This morning, Oxford University and AstraZeneca are announcing their vaccine candidate is 70% effective in protecting against the coronavirus. That's less than the vaccines from Pfizer and Moderna that have recently showed 95% protection. But the Oxford vaccine is much cheaper to make and can be stored easily, allowing for more widespread distribution. Oxford also notes the effectiveness of its vaccine jumped to 90% among volunteers given half a dose followed by a full dose.
We will have approaching 200 million doses of actives. So this is the drug substance by the end of 2020, and more than 700 million doses of active by the end of Q1 globally.
The news comes as the federal government is preparing to distribute tens of millions of vaccine doses nationwide. And now the head of Operation Warp Speed says we could see that starting in less than 3 weeks, as early as December 11th.
Within 24 hours from the approval, the vaccine will be moving and located in the areas where each state will have told us where they want the vaccine doses.
Pfizer is now the first drug company to formally seek emergency use for its vaccine, which shows a 95% efficacy against COVID during its trials. Now, an independent committee is pouring through Pfizer's data to determine whether to recommend FDA approval. A meeting is already set for December 10th. Then the FDA makes its final say. As for who gets the first doses, likely those on the front lines like healthcare workers and individuals at higher risk. By the end of December, the goal would be to vaccinate 20 million people, with plans to add another 30 million per month after that.
Help is on the way. Effective vaccines have crushed epidemics. We can do that with the vaccines that are going to be coming online.
Another development, and that is that the FDA has now given emergency authorization to Regeneron. That's the antibody treatment that President Trump received. You may recall, he seemed to bounce back within a matter of days. He received that antibody treatment from Regeneron, and now that's being approved for emergency use. Not a vaccine, it's a therapy if you get sick, but now approved as well. Savannah, back to you.
Got it, a treatment, not a vaccine. But let's go back to the vaccines, because now we have 3 potential vaccines that could be headed toward approval, and they all have different percentages of efficacy and safety. So how are people to make sense of that?
You know, I was talking via email with my colleague Keir Simmons in London just a short time ago because he's following the Oxford announcement there in London. He makes the point, listen, when it comes down to actually analyzing the raw data, when we start to do that, look at the raw data from Moderna, from Oxford, as well as from Pfizer, it may come out in the wash that all of these are pretty close to the same, have the same level of efficacy, approaching 90%, maybe even in excess of that. But we are still very much in the early stages of the data. So when the data all comes out, he thinks it's likely we could see all of these are pretty similar. And oh, by the way, we expect Johnson & Johnson to come out with their vaccine in the first quarter as well.
Yeah, and a little perspective, and the FDA had said it would approve a vaccine that was 50% effective.
Yeah,
so all
right.
of these vaccines have far exceeded expectations so far, but we will wait for the science to come in.